Hi friends, today I am going to review the book, Manage Your Mind, The Mental Fitness Guide by Gillian Butler and Tony Hope. An effective regimen for mental health. Solid mental health requires effort, but the payoffs are better relationships, a more positive mood, less obsession, fewer worries, increased physical health and more restful sleep. A psychological fitness regimen can help you achieve such goals. Put the following programs, techniques and principles to work. Your mind will thank you for it. Basic principles for staying mentally fit. Mental health requires two things. First, you must feel good about yourself, and deeply value and approve of yourself. Indeed, you should feel the same deep love for yourself that parents feel toward their infants. This is a prime foundation for mental health. Without that vital sense of self-approval, your ideas and actions can undermine your mental health. Second, you must believe that you can change. In fact, your body and mind are changing constantly. You can harness that flexibility so that it works for you, not against you. Don't think that you are stuck in a mental rut. To embark on a fruitful transition, assess where you are now. Accept the present as the canvas you will paint your future upon. Forget the past, since you can't alter it. Move beyond recrimination. Even though the future is uncertain, look ahead hopefully. Boldly set out toward a new, better you. 7 essential skills for good mental health. A great pitcher must develop accuracy, a strong fastball and a good curve. Professional athletes need such basic skills to be competent at their jobs. Similarly, you need 7 primary skills to attain positive mental health. Manage your time. Use your time to do things that advance your goals. Most people waste their time because they lack clear aspirations. Here's a useful thought experiment. Imagine how you would like people to remember you and your accomplishments at your funeral. What do you want them to say? Focus on the achievements you want them to mention. These are your priorities and goals. Write a personal statement outlining these objectives. Now, organize your time efficiently to achieve them. Don't waste time on unnecessary activities. Face reality. Whatever your problems are, face up to them squarely. Failure to be realistic will only make matters worse and lead to new problems. Acknowledge your dilemmas. When you confront them, you may see that they are not as bad as you feared. Solve your problems. Once you identify your problems, develop multiple solutions for them. Use the step approach. Select the best solution. Try it. Evaluate the results. Persist until things are better. Become your own best friend. Few people go out of their way to give themselves rewards and treats, so be generous with yourself. Develop perspective. Do you see things clearly? Or is your thinking distorted? How you view the facts, a process that also involves deciding which facts to view, determines your mood. Try to develop a positive outlook. Don't give in to catastrophic, crooked thinking, which involves engaging in fortune-telling, taking everything personally and substituting emotion for logic. Avoid absolutist thoughts that involve these words: should, must, have to, and ought. Work on your self-esteem. Like a weightlifter who works to build muscle mass, you can build your self-confidence. Try new things to gain assurance. If you act confidently, you will lead other people to see you as confident. You may even fool yourself. Hush your internal critic. Speak positively to yourself about yourself. Do not be harsh. No one is perfect, not even you. Teach yourself how to relax. Relaxing is a skill you can learn and develop, just like riding a bicycle. You must practice to become good at it. The process is simple and straightforward. Tense your muscles and then relax them. Work on one muscle group, then another. Free your mind at the same time. Imagine being somewhere that deeply soothes you. Breathe deeply. Eventually, you will relax. Once you have perfected this procedure, make it your daily relaxation regimen. Relationships. People are social. They need each other. But relationships can be difficult. You will do better in your relationships when you strive to improve yourself, not others. Many people try to alter those around them, instead of themselves. Of course, changing yourself isn't easy. You have spent decades becoming who you are. But improvement is possible with effort. Don't expect the people close to you to applaud your attempts to grow, at least, not at first. They are used to the old you. The new you may make them nervous. They'll get used to it, however. Meanwhile, accept other people for who they are. If change is hard for you, think how difficult it must be for someone else, particularly someone who doesn't feel any need to change. It is time for the techniques of psychology and of management to be integrated so that we can develop our own strategies for personal growth. Having good relationships requires being assertive, that is, being prepared to stand up for yourself if necessary. You can't be assertive if you lack self-confidence, so work on that first. Determine just what you want from your relationships. Then, stake your claim. Some other relationship tips: say no firmly when you must. Pay attention to the people around you. Respect them and their thinking. Accept joint ownership with them of the relationship you share. Negotiate points of contention. Don't criticize people's individual identities, even if you must criticize what they do. To avoid feeling angry and upset, assertively protect your interests. Don't let destructive parental or authoritarian tapes play in your head and interfere with your relationships. Heed thoughts and ideas that can help you better manage your relationships and your life. Anxiety and stress. Many people worry unnecessarily. Much of what they fret about is trivial. Ask yourself how important today's worry will be in 5 years, 2 years, or even 1 year. If you can develop a sense of perspective, you will worry less. Are you a what-if thinker who spends time worrying about events that are unlikely to occur? Don't ask, what if that happens? Be more realistic. Ask yourself, what if that doesn't happen? Then realize that it probably won't. Worrying about something that may or may not occur, now or later, doesn't help you. To eliminate lots of worry, commit to stop agonizing over the unimportant, the unlikely, and the unresolved. It is a tribute to the resilience of the human spirit that the process of adjustment, or readjustment, starts almost immediately after a loss. Stress occurs for numerous reasons. You change your job. You move. Someone dies. Stress can interfere with your thinking, tire you, and make you feel like the whole world is on your shoulders. When you feel stressed, ease up a bit. Don't push your activities. Put the 3 R's to work: rest, recreation, and relationships. Take time off. Have fun. Seek comfort with your friends. Depression. Depression afflicts many people. Psychologist Martin Seligman calls it the common cold of psychiatry. If you are depressed, you may feel miserable, hopeless, and sad. Depression robs you of energy and focuses your thoughts only on bad things. When you are depressed, you may have thoughts of suicide. You may retreat, avoid stressful but necessary actions, and fail to deal squarely with your problems. 1. Have confidence, you can turn things around. 2. Start by doing simple things that you may be avoiding. See your friends, communicate with others via letters and emails, and get out of the house. 3. As best as you can, re-engage with life. 4. Try to turn off your negative thinking. 5. Use common activities like cleaning or shopping to distract you from depressed thoughts. 6. Watching TV or going to a movie may lift your spirits. 7. Rely on your family and friends to help you. 8. They are your support system. 9. Get enough rest and exercise. 10. Eat well. 11. Engage in pleasurable activities. 12. In short, find some enjoyable ways to try to get outside of yourself. 13. Emotional trauma. 14. Experiencing trauma of any kind is painful, from losing a loved one to suffering from some catastrophe or reliving exceedingly troubling past events that will just not fade. 15. Fortunately, recovery from such trauma is possible. 16. You can do it, even if you face these problems. 17. Bereavement, the death of a spouse, a child, or a close friend can be immensely painful. 18. Often, feelings of guilt, fear, rage, and helplessness accompany such losses. 19. If you are grieving the death of someone close to you, be sure to attend to your own needs. 20. Eat properly. 21. Get rest. 22. Take time to recover before you make important decisions. 23. Ghosts from the past. Negative past experiences can color the present and taint the future. Try to free yourself from these grim ghosts. Look at former painful experiences and events objectively. See them for what they are. Move beyond them by working to change your behavior, beliefs, and feelings. Of course, this kind of change never comes easily. Give yourself the necessary time to overcome old habits and counterproductive ways of thinking about life. 1. Take things one step at a time. 2. Recent catastrophes. Life can physically or mentally injure you in a million different ways. 3. If you find that you are continually reliving a horrible, traumatic experience, you can resist it. 4. First, understand that, in most cases, your feelings about the event will lessen over time. 5. You may wish to engage in debriefing, a process of deeply discussing the traumatic episode with someone else, like a therapist or a support group. 6. This may help, but you have to know yourself. 7. Some people find that discussing a trauma is counterproductive. 8. What will help is getting back into a good routine. 9. Seek others' support. 10. Accept the fact that painful memories almost always accompany traumatic events. 11. When you are ready, find the strength to face the situation that caused the trauma. 12. That is the only way to move past it. 13. Don't hide indefinitely from life. 14. The mind-body connection. 15. You must tend to your physical health to achieve good mental health. 16. Eat the right foods, get plenty of exercise and sleep. 17. Work to overcome bad habits and addictions. 18. What you do to your body affects your mind, and how you use your mind affects your body, hence, the mind-body connection. 19. Use these tips to eat and sleep better, to improve your memory, and to cut bad habits. 20. Diet. Most dieters don't do well losing weight. 21. Typically, they gain back any lost weight when they stop dieting. 22. Further, diets stress and fatigue the body. 23. Instead of dieting, eat nutritionally, in light portions at set times. Other than those times, stay away from food. 1. Leaving tempting food around the house is an invitation to snack. 2. Sleep issues. To eliminate a sleep problem, make sure you have a comfortable bed. 3. In the evening, stay away from alcohol, coffee, hot chocolate, tea, tobacco and diuretics. 4. Set firm patterns for night and morning activities. 5. Once the lights are out, stop thinking. 6. Rest. 7. Count sheep instead. 8. Bad habits. Your habits are how you deal with the world, and yourself. 9. Deeply ingrained bad habits are not easy to break, but you can do it. 10. First, make a firm commitment to yourself to eliminate the habit. 11. Carefully examine it so you understand everything about it. 12. Strategize on how to get rid of it. Substitute something positive for the habit. Each day that you don't do the bad habit reinforces your decision to eliminate it. If you fail, try again. Keep at it until the bad habit is gone. Memory. To remember things better, make them stand out in your mind. To learn a foreign language or retain information about a new subject, confine your study to a period of no more than 35 minutes daily. Research shows that most people can concentrate fully for this period of time without difficulty. Trying to concentrate for a longer period is not efficient. Use the 35-minute period by spending 20 minutes absorbing new information. Take a very brief break. Then spend a few minutes going over new material you learned during yesterday's 20-minute period, a few minutes on new learning from a week ago, and a few minutes on what you learned a month ago. In the final 5 minutes, review what you learned at the beginning of your current session. Takeaways. To be happy, you must truly value yourself and treat yourself well. Work hard to achieve sound mental health. The mental fitness tools available to you include cognitive therapy and related techniques. Control your thoughts to gain control over how you feel about life. When your relationships don't work, don't try to change others. Change yourself. You need 7 primary skills to attain positive mental health. They are managing time, being realistic, solving problems, befriending yourself, developing perspective, building self-esteem and learning to relax. You can recover from trauma, bereavement, past disasters and recent catastrophes. Depression is a common problem. Fight against it by re-engaging with life. How you feed and treat your body affects how you feel emotionally. It will not be easy, but you can break bad habits, step by step. If you enjoy our content and would like to stay updated with our latest videos, please like, share and consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. Your support means a lot to us. Thank you so much for watching.